Hey friends, welcome to USA Hockey Arena on a Saturday night. The NTDP U18s bringing in the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders, and we're speaking with U18 assistant coach Jim Mullen. Jim, we saw what Cedar Rapids did to the U17s last night. They won 6-2. They really took the game over in the second period and went on from there. A well-earned victory for them. How do you read the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders tonight?
Well, obviously their power play last night was clicking, so they had 2 goals on that. So obviously we got to stop that. But they're a hardworking team that understands our identity. So again, if we play our identity and theirs, I like our chances.
Well, the U18's identity is scoring goals. I mean, last weekend you went into Muskegon and beat them 8-4 in 2 straight games. The speed and transition is really the calling card for your team.
For sure. I think our guys are definitely buying into playing quick and playing hard. I think the big emphasis is we've got a lot of skill, but we have to have hard skill. We can't have one and dones. We got to get back on top of the puck. We got to get second, third, fourth opportunities and just wear them down defensively so our offense can do what it does.
I love the fact that your coaching staff, yourself and the rest of the coaching staff, really takes this season one day at a time, whether it's practice, whether it's on ice work, off ice work, whatever. No different tonight and then into tomorrow in the finale on Sunday.
Yeah, for sure. Things are closing down here quickly. We've got a couple more weeks until we head over for Worlds, so we just got to take it one step at a time, and the boys are enjoying it, and so are we.
Jim Mullen, thanks for your time. We'll talk again.
Thanks, Crupper.
This segment brought to you by our good friends at Orange Jewelers.
I do is not just saying yes. I do is loving and celebrating yourself in every possible way. It's more than an answer. It's a promise. For now and forever. I do. De Beers Forever Mark.
Available at Orange Jewelers.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth, Michigan. Tonight, Game 2 of the Heroes Appreciation Weekend as the NTDP U18s host the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. I'm Pete Krebsky reporting. Glad you're with us wherever you may be tuning in. Cedar Rapids winning last night over the U17 6-2. Might be a little different task tonight. The U18s come rolling in at 31-10-3 overall. After the national anthem, and I know we'll get this in, we'll get the ceremonial puck drop with World War II veteran Herb Elfring. Herb Elfring, 100 years old, so we look forward to that as part of the Heroes Appreciation Weekend. Tyler Muslik will get the starting goal for the U18s. And so it should be an interesting night here on Heroes Appreciation Weekend. Leave on the Cedar Rapids side, we're going to see Connor Hasley back in goal. Let's go down to ice level for the playing of the national anthem.
And now please join us as we first have a moment of silence for all the heroes that have lost their lives in service to our country. Thank you. And now we ask that you please rise and please remove your caps. Active military and veterans can leave their hats on while rendering the military salute. Join us in honoring America and those who protect it with the playing of our national anthem. Presenting the colors tonight are the Michigan Army National Guard. And performing the national anthem, please welcome saxophonist Oliver Strickfaden.
Nice work by Oliver Strickfadden. Gets us off to a respectful start. Now we'll have a ceremonial puck drop. We'll go down to ice level and get that ceremony.
Our ceremonial puck drop. Let's welcome to the ice veterans Joe Weider and Herb Elfring. Joe Weider works for General RV and served in the Marine Corps from 1995 to 1999. Herb Elfring is celebrating his 100th birthday and served in the Army National Guard from 1941 to 1945. Herb was stationed at Camp Malakole in Hawaii, December 7, 1941, the day Pearl Harbor came under attack. Herb has spent the last 10 years attending the memorial in Hawaii to honor those that were lost and plans to go again this year. Joe and Herb, thank you both for your service to our country and our communities.
Outstanding ceremony, handshakes and smiles all around. Gets us off to a good start. Getting the start, great segue, Connor Hasley. He was good last night for Cedar Rapids, winning and helping them win 6-2. Hasley in 30 games for Cedar Rapids, 3.27 goals against average, an .878 save percentage. On the other end, Tyler Muslik. We hope the Muse is loose tonight. And he's been outstanding this year, a 19-4-2 one-loss record for Tyler Muslik in 28 games, 3.02 goals against average, an .895 save percentage with 2 shutouts. Tyler Muslik in goal. Great center ice shot, and here we go. Cedar Rapids in the NTDP U18s. Ashan left corner, tried to play it back on the point. Forced out center ice by Merrick Haydu. On the rush and over the line, Ryan Leonard takes it to the half wall. That's taken away. And the puck out center ice and back into USA territory. Back to track it, Tyler Duke. Duke up the left wing boards for Berard. He's on a change and he'll tip it in behind the Rough Riders net. Right wing to center, Lavins. Dumping it into USA territory, back to get it, Ryan Chesley. Been a hot player offensively of late, Ryan Chesley. Chesley tied up along the half wall. Working around on the right point, Joe Fleming. Toe drag, and it was taken away nicely by McGroarty. On the rush and over the line, Snuggerud digging hard left wing and into the zone. And a shot left wing by Rutger McGroarty, and the save made for Connor Hasley. He'll hold it out and get a face-off. Good look at Rutger McGroarty. Excellent offensive numbers. Even more impressed with his plus-minus, which is plus 38. Logan Cooley out on the draw. Has McGroarty on the left and Snuggerud on the right. Cedar Rapids brings it out. 2 center, Flinton scored last night. Cooper Flinton, the Tampa Bay Lightning draft. Picked up by Lane Hudson out of the scrum. He'll skate the center. Cooley right wing and over the line. Logan Cooley behind the net to the left side. Tied up on the play, but held in by Snuggerud in the left corner. Right wing out in front. Chesley a shot. And the save made by Connor Hasley. USA winning puck battles there. And Logan Cooley and his mates, good work. So we're 1:27 in, no score. USA will switch it up. It's Cleveland and Powell on the USA defense. Nazar out with Isaac Howard and Will Smith. Will Smith scoring the game-winning goal both the nights last weekend, Friday and Saturday, and a couple of wins against the Muskegon Lumberjacks. Left wing to center, Ashan over the line, left wing, got the shot. Glove stop for Tyler Muslik. No problems for the Moose. He'll hold it and get a face-off. Good look at Isaac Howard. Howard comes in, 23 goals, 35 assists, 58 points on the season. Leads the U18s with 147 shots on goal in 44 hockey games. Drop it to the right of Muslik, won by Cedar Rapids. Right point, Polkamp, intentionally to the end wall. Lively boards here at USA Hockey Arena, and Karams to Cleveland. Trying to find Howard in front of the Cedar Rapids bench. The Rough Riders picked that up on a change, and it's behind the USA net. Stretch pass, Powell ahead to Howard. Howard knocked off the puck by Joe Fleming. Fleming left corner in his own end, trying to get it out, held in at the point by Nazar, put it back in the corner. Fitzgerald up the right side for Carnish. Josh Carnish, that one off of Nazar. USA brings it back. Pass for Nazar just failed to click. Fitzgerald in his own end, put out in front of the USA bench. U18s right back with Nazar. In for Howard, chase it in the left corner in a scoreless game. Midpoint of the line, left point, Brustevich just on. Right point, Duca shot. Hit traffic, did not get through. On it, Cole Spicer with Devin Kaplan. Right point, Duke. Stutter step took the shot, deflected by Kaplan wide of the net. Rough Riders to center net. Playing a far different team tonight in the NTDP U18s. This is a team that pushes the pace. Duke to center, plays it to the end wall in the Cedar Rapids end. Peters picked off in the corner. Centered out in front, Cruz Lucius. Good to see him back in the lineup. He's battled injuries all year long. Cruz Lucius in the lineup. Has it right wing. Trying to find Kaplan and back to Lucius. Lucius lost the handle on it. Was taken away by Joe Fleming. Rough Riders back in a scoreless game. Played in from center from Lavins. Put it back behind the USA net. Lane Hudson locked in a battle with his man. And it's swept out center ice by Charlie Letty. Right wing Lucius on a change. Put it to the end wall in the Cedar Rapids zone. No score. 3:40 into the period. Leonard rocks to the world of his man. And a shot right wing was blocked. The shot for Brady Berard. Brady Berard with his dad David in the stands tonight. To center and back into USAN, Lane Hudson. Left wing pass and over the line for Berard. Put it out in front, cleaned up by Eric Polkamp of Cedar Rapids, trying to work off the check of Ryan Leonard. Cleveland to the end wall against Cooper Flinton. To center Berard. In a scoreless game, Berard from the penalty box area. Puck taken away by Lovett. USA persists on a change, and they'll dump it in behind the Cedar Rapids net first. No score. To center and over the line, Lovett. Scored last night. Cole Lovett a shot. Fought off by Tyler Muslick. Chesley behind his own net, paired with Cleveland on the USA defense. Chesley settles it down, 4:40 into a scoreless first period. Shots dead even at two aside. Logan Cooley takes a long look, gains the center ice area. Snuggerud digs over the line, just failed to click for Cooley. Logan chasing it right side. Here's this Cooley, right wing, scores! USA takes a 1-0 lead. The line of Cooley, Snuggerud and McGroarty winning some puck battles. Logan Cooley with goal number 19 on the year. He was set up at the right circle and made no mistake. This is Snuggerud and Cooley. And Snuggerud, a good pass for Cooley, who was unchecked. Cooley made no mistake, time of the goal, 4:57. Snuggerud the primary assist. Here's Nazar over the Cedar Rapids line, in deep, a backhand shot. Stop made by Hasley.
Logan Cooley, assisted by number 9.
Now 2-on-1 over the line, and a shot, they score! Going to be Martin Lavins coming right back for Cedar Rapids. So similar to last night, teams score their first goal seconds apart. Time of this goal, 5:16. This is a 2-on-1, and Lavins snapped one from the left circle by Muslick. Lavins the goal, we're tied at 1. For Lavins, his third of the year. So the goals come 19 seconds apart, and we're tied at 1. Left wing Duke, right side Letty.
By number 8, Martins Lavins, assisted by number 7, Andy Moore. Rough Riders goal scored by Lavins, assisted by Moore. Goal scored at 5:16.
So we're tied at 1. Drop the puck at the center ice dot. Battle for it there. Dug free by the Rough Riders. Duke got into his man. Snuggerud Tried to play it ahead, but it goes back to Duke at the USA line. 1-1 game now. Cooley giving chase to Peters in the left corner. Logan Cooley with McGroarty at the end wall. Duke on a pinch left wing to the half wall in the Cedar Rapids end. Snuggerud trying to hold it left point, backhands it along the wall, taken away. And a pass by Chen failed to click, but goes to the length of the ice. Carnage beat the icing for Cedar Rapids. Duke back to center ice, tipping it to the Cedar Rapids line, giving chase Cooley, almost split the defense, but getting in his way just enough, Eric Polkamp. 1-1 game, 6:10 into the period. I think this pace favors USA. Taken away by Cooley at the end wall. Takes it around on the left side. Logan Cooley against 3 Rough Riders. Lane Hudson on a pinch, top the left circle. Checked off the puck and a race for the puck back at the USA line. Won by Ryan Chesley. Chesley takes a look, finds defense partner Lane Hudson. Pass up the middle, just failed to click for Cole Spicer. Dropping it, Kaplan got the shot. Maybe a deflection out in front by Lucius, and it deflects out of play and into the protective netting. No score, a 1-1 game, 6:44 into the first period. USA Hockey Arena and the National Team Development Program would like to thank the following sponsors: ASI Paving, Beyond Borders Latin Street Foods, BioSteel Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings. I'd like to thank Bricks Soda made in Michigan, College Nannies and Tutors, CJ's Brewing Company, the restaurant located here at USA Hockey Arena. Pete Krepsky reporting, Dylan Field, our in-house producer. As it is Heroes Appreciation Weekend, we also thank some sponsors specifically for this weekend. MGN Grand Detroit, Kroger, Wayne State University Office of Military and Veteran Academic Excellence. We thank Health Alliance Plan, Visiting Angels of Plymouth and Canton, General RV Center, United Wholesale Mortgage, Guardian Angels Medical Service Dogs. We thank U.S. Foods, Humana, Veterans Radio, and Tito's Handmade Vodka. All making it a pleasant experience here at Heroes Appreciation Weekend. 1-1 game. Cole Spicer at the Cedar Rapids line put it into Rough Riders territory. Cleared out by Lavins. Chesley in a battle in the corner deep in his own end. Taken away by Percival. Taking a swipe at the puck, right circle, Fleming. Now Moore in deep. Percival jammed it out in front. That failed to click, and it was played away and behind the net. Joe Fleming at the right point, a low shot. They score! Second straight play. Second straight night, Fleming a low shot, and it was deflected out in front. First to the bench is Andy Moore. Fleming on a similar play last night hooked up on a goal. This is just a low shot from the point by Fleming. And you can see Moore getting a stick on it, deflecting it over the shoulder of Muslick. So Moore the goal from Fleming at 7:20. For Andy Moore, his 9th of the year. 2-1 Cedar Rapids. Fleming, 2 center. Left wing over the line of Sean. Tried to pass for Lovett, but that was blocked.
7, Andy Moore, assisted by number 4, Joe Fleming, and number 29, Jake Percival. Rough Riders goal scored by Moore, assisted by Fleming and Percival. Goal scored at 7:20.
Cedar Rapids leads 2-1. 2 center, Seamus Powell. Ahead to Berard, over the line. Ryan Leonard snapped the shot. Fired it just wide. Puck out center ice. Leonard, Hayduk got into his man. That was Fleming. Duke, left point for Leonard. Leonard working away from Fleming, who lost a stick. Pass for Howard, failed to click, goes back into the USA and Muslick out. Duke let it go to the blue line for Isaac Howard. Leonard on a change on the Cedar Rapids side of center, snaps it in to Connor Hasley. He'll hold it and get a face-off. 8:28 into the period. Cedar Rapids 2. The NTDP U18s 1. Good look at Isaac Howard. Works well with Frank Nazar. They've had good chemistry all year as line mates. Drop it to the left of Hasley. Nazar on the draw, won it. Howard a shot, blocked, didn't get through. Duke at the left point, played it intentionally to the end wall. Nazar sets up behind the net. Frank Nazar to the left corner, finds Will Smith. Howard a shot, left hash mark, blocked by Joe Fleming, and out of play. That went into about the third row. Shots favor USA 5-4, but Cedar Rapids leading 2-1. Drop it to the left of Connor Hasley. Nazar on the draw against Andy Moore. Puck laying the dot, dug free by USA. Brustevich at the right point. Right wing for Will Smith, and Nazar helping out, checked off the puck. Rough Riders back at Lavins. He's played well this weekend. Put it behind the USA net. Muslik beat the forecheck. Lays it around on the boards, held in by Andy Moore. Hard around on the other side. Peters goes for a pinch left corner. Peters behind the net. Had Lavins at the left post, but the pass or shot was blocked. Percival behind the net, gave it right to Brustevich. Hunter Brustevich settles it down. 2-1 in favor of Cedar Rapids. We near the halfway point of period number 1. Puck into the Cedar Rapids end. Hard around the boards, and it clicks for Josh Carnish. Scored a goal last night. Will Smith over the line. Right wing. Failed to click for Howard. Held in right point, a shot right on goal. And the save for Hasley. The shot right point by Charlie Letty. Hasley makes the stop. He'll hold it and get a face-off. 9:38 into the period, a 2-1 Cedar Rapids lead. USA comes out with the Cooley, McGroarty, and Snuggerud line. Drop it to the left of Hasley. Cooley won the draw, but the Rough Riders bring it out. Carnish chasing it against Letty. Letty took the puck away and guided the puck to the corner. Intercepted, and the shot by David Chen off the turnover. Blocked before it could get to Muslik. Snuggerud back in transition. Left wing over the Cedar Rapids line. Snuggerud looks for a play left dot. In for Cooley at the goal line. McGroarty a shot off a stick, but USA on it. Here's Lane Hudson leaving it. Took the return pass on the give and go. Nice give and go, Hudson and Cooley. Hudson on the right side, twisting and turning away from his man. A 2-1 Cedar Rapids lead. Lane Hudson, right point to Letty. Shot intentionally wide. Cooley trying to get there, but it's golfed ahead by Polkamp the length of the ice. Cedar Rapids called on the icing. Games around the USHL last night. Cedar Rapids here beat the U17 6-2. It was a Chicago 3, Madison 2. Muskegon at home beating Dubuque 7-4. Fargo beat Sioux Falls 4-2. Lincoln 5, Des Moines 2. Sioux City beat Omaha 4-1, and Waterloo beat Tri-City by a score of 5-4. All in the USHL last night. Right here, Cedar Rapids leading the U18s 2-1. Right side, they battle for it in the Cedar Rapids end. Out of the scrum, Fleming. Zachariah Wisdom trying to get it out, and they will get it out to center ice. Cleveland at his own line for USA. For defense partner Ryan Chesley. Chesley takes a long look with 9 minutes left in the period. Cleveland up the left wing, it missed Cruz Lucius. Lucius holding it again, trying to work out in front. Fitzgerald, a clean check on Devin Kaplan. Back comes Morrill over the line, right wing. Tried to center it out in front, was blocked by Chesley, put it to the end wall. Right side Kaplan, runs into Fitzgerald at the half wall. Bit of a pick play there, and a shot right on goal, and Morrill, pick play on the USA player, nothing called. That was clear interference there. Meanwhile, Muslik makes the stop. He'll hold it and get a face-up. Drop it to the left of Tyler Muslik. Lovett on the draw for Cedar Rapids against Ryan Leonard. 2-1 Cedar Rapids with 8:31 left in the period. Good face-off win, Ryan Leonard. Seamus Powell behind his own net. Starts it up the right side. Hayduke tipping it in behind the Cedar Rapids net. Berard went for a run at his man. Held in by Leonard, left wing to the half wall. Hayduke buried on the play behind the net. We're going to get a penalty on the play. This is going to be Carson Peters. He got into Hayduke, nowhere near the puck. And I'm not sure what it's going to be called, but I'm sure it's Cedar Rapids going off at 11:49. Referees tonight, Charlie Van Kula. The linesmen, a couple of veterans, Logan Wedekamp and Miles McCauley. Peters off at 11:49. So we'll look at this USA power play. They come in at 27.4% on the power play. Cedar Rapids perfect last night, went 4 for 4 on the penalty kill, and they're 9th in the USHL at 79.4%. Drop it to the right of Hasley, a 2-1 Cedar Rapids lead. Cooley won the draw. Rustevich at the left point. Left side, Snuggerud loves to shoot from there. Jim takes a look in a 2-1 Cedar Rapids lead. Rustevich midpoint of the line, Snuggerud a shot. And that went high and wide and deflects out of play. Snuggerud looking at his stick, but that looked like one of my 5 irons into the weeds. Drop it to the right of Connor Hasley. Cooley lost the draw to Moore. USA has it. Rustevich high slot. Settles it down. Right side, Cooley. Then they score on the redirect. Cooley put it out in front, and USA ties the game at 12:15. Going to be McGordy. He is deadly from the hash marks in. So Cooley and McGordy hook up well. Bit of a redirect by Rutger. We're tied at 2. Rustevich finding Cooley. And that's a nice redirect by McGordy. Can't draw that up any better. So that'll be 13 from 18 and 4 at 12:15. For McGordy, his 21st of the year. And we're tied at 2.
By Team USA, number 13, Rutger McGordy. Assisted by number 18, Logan Cooley. And number 4, Hunter Rustevich. Team USA power play goal scored by McGordy, assisted by Cooley and Rustevich. Goal scored at 12:15.
So we're tied at 2. It's not going to be a 2-2 game tonight. Out of the corner, Nazar tried to jam it out in front. I believe that was Polkamp getting something on it, directing it in behind the net. Battle for it at the Cedar Rapids end wall. Here's Duke, right circle. Into Howard, left circle. Got the shot, fired it just wide. Tyler Duke for Isaac Howard. Howard midpoint of the line, walks the line in a 2-2 game now. Howard being checked, stays with it. Howard behind the net, wrap around. And that was taken away. That was Lovett getting in the way of that. Right point, Letty. USA good pressure here. Will Smith the shot, and it just went by the far post. Nazar chasing it, left wing to the goal line, out in front, Smith the shot! Hit the outside of the post. Nazar one more time, bouncing on Isaac Howard. Ashan looks for an outlet, plays it in the air, good knockdown by Letty. Right side, Howard in deep, jammed it, severe angle shot, and we're gonna get a Cedar Rapids penalty, I think. USA severe pressure here. It's gonna be a cross-checking call to Cedar Rapids at 13:50. And this pace absolutely favors the U18s. Meanwhile, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Community Financial Credit Union, Coors Light, Dave & Buster's in Livonia, Guaranteed Rate with Dave McMullen, Fairfield by Marriott. We also thank Dick's Sporting Goods, Farmers Insurance with our longtime friend Mylene Plesko. A 2-2 game. Penalty to Travis Shouty. He'll go off at the 13:50. Well, I have a moment. I want to thank Sarah Rivera of the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. She was kind enough to send me a pronunciation guide. And Sarah, so I thank you for your help and your attention to detail. We just try to get them right, you know? I mean, you look at Cooper Flinton, and he's Robert on about 5 different websites. But we're going to honor the request. He wants to be known as Cooper Flinton. So there you go. Thank you, Sarah. Drop it to the right of Hasley. USA back in a power play in a 2-2 game. Brustevich, left point. Snuggerud, left circle. Brustevich, midpoint of the line. Left side, Snuggerud takes a look in a 2-2 game. Jim takes it to lower rim of the circle and has it again. Jim Snuggerud, high slot, Brustevich. Right wing, and a seam pass. And Snuggerud snapped his stick half and 2. And Cedar Rapids will play it out center ice. Andy Moore trying to work off Brustevich. Hunter got in his way just enough. McGroarty recovers, and Snuggerud with a new piece of graphite. On the USA power play in a 2-2 game. Snuggerud goes wide right wing, took a bit of a slash. Out in front, Cooley in for Brustevich. Right wing the shot, and the save made by Hasley. That was McGroarty, right wing with the shot. McGroarty out of the scrum with Devin Kaplan. Good battle behind the Cedar Rapids net. And they scrum for it there, and the referee watching it all. Hard around the boards, and Cedar Rapids gets it out. 50 seconds left in the USA power play. Brustevich deep in his own end. Settles it down. Hunter takes a long look. He'll go to the bench now. Lane Hudson on it. He'll make something happen. Lane Hudson to center. Thought about dropping it. He'll take it in deep and go right to the rack. Hudson out in front, got the shot. Scores! Lane Hudson! What a play by Hudson. And USA leads 3-2. Boy, you don't see many players go coast to coast. Hudson did just that. This is Hudson taking it right to the rack. And he beat Connor Hasley there. USA leads for the second time. And as it turned out, he went 5-hole. This is vintage Lane Hudson there. And the time of the goal, 15:21. 3-2 USA. Gets Morrill at center, played it back behind the USA net.
Team USA, number 23, Lane Hudson. That goal unassisted. Team USA power play goal scored by Hudson. Goal scored at 15:21.
Just don't see many players go coast to coast anymore. Lane Hudson did just that. Of course, against the University of Alaska Fairbanks, he had a 45-second shift in which he dominated play. Hudson to center. Ahead to Maracadu. Has Berard with him over the line. Berard at deep right corner in the Cedar Rapids end. Finds Maracadu. 3-2 USA. Seamus Powell at the right point. A low shot. Went just wide. Digging it out, Berard with Leonard. And this pace definitely favors the U18s. Haydu in the left corner. This is a team that scored 109 goals in 19 USHL games. That's pretty good. 3:35 left in the period. USA leading 3-2. Cole Birch picked off at center by Cleveland. And Brady will play it behind the Cedar Rapids net. To center, Hanley. Left wing and over the line, Birch. Back to Hanley. Got the shot blocked out in front by Seamus Powell. Powell to center. Just failed to click for Nazar. Nazar trying to beat the icing, but it will be called icing on the U18s. These teams will meet tomorrow. That's a Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock at USA Hockey Arena. Hey, if you like this U18 team, you got a chance to see them tomorrow. Purchase your tickets by calling 734-453-6400. Say hello to Carl Arndt. He'll be happy to take care of all your ticket needs. Drop it to the left of Tyler Muslick. Love it on the draw, but it was won by Nazar. Held in, Ashana shot, blocked out in front, that stung Seamus Powell. But he hung in there, made the stop. He'll go to the bench now. Good work by Seamus Powell. Puck behind the Cedar Rapids net. Round on the left side, Shouty. Plays it in deep. And Cedar Rapids called on the icing. After this game, just 4 more home games for the NTDP U18s. They play tomorrow against Cedar Rapids at 4 o'clock, and then next weekend at 3 games. The Friday and Saturday against Youngstown, the Sunday against Green Bay. Drop it to the right of Hasley. USA wins the draw on Tyler Duke. Round on the right side for Logan Cooley. Cooley knocked down on the play. McGroarty comes after his man. McGroarty behind the net. Right wing, a quick shot by Snuggerud on a backhand stop by Hasley. USA won some puck battles there. Ashan looks for the outlet, intercepted by Snuggerud. Snuggerud severe angle, and the shot out in front, maybe trying to redirect with Cooley. That just failed to click. Good work by Tyler Duke on a pinch against 2 Rough Riders. Round on the other side, Cooley tracking that puck against Ashan. Ashan lifted the stick of Cooley. Cooley comes right back at him, and we're going to get a penalty. You could see this one coming from up here, and really you could call both teams, really. But I think Cooley is going to get the penalty here. Time of the penalty, 17:55. He had quite the battle going with the Cedar Rapids player. Cooley goes off, and Cedar Rapids on a power play. They went 2 for 3 last night in the victory against the U17s. They're 11th in the USHL at 18.7%. U18s operating on the penalty kill this year at 77%. Drop the puck on the face-off to the left of Tyler Mueslick. Hanley on the draw in a 3-2 USA lead. Good face-off win defensively by Spicer. Chesley checked on the play, stays with it. Held in by Elliott. Had his pocket pick. Good work by Spicer. Right wing and over the line, Hayduk. Hayduk takes a look, or that's Kaplan, excuse me. Kaplan playing it back in the USA end for Chesley. Leaves it for Lane Hudson. Highlight reel goal by Hudson. Now a stretch pass by Hudson, connects for Spicer. Kaplan, right wing in deep in the Cedar Rapids end for Spicer. And that went off a Cedar Rapids stick and deflects out center ice. But USA on the penalty kill, controlling the puck here. With a $1:25 left in the period, they lead 3-2. Puck hard around the boards by Hudson and out of play. Drop it to the left of Tyler Mueslick. Shots now favor USA 9-5. Lovett on the draw against Frank Nazar. Waiting for the puck to be dropped, and Lovett won the draw. Fitzgerald, midpoint of the line, right side Lovett, in deep. Jamming it on goal is Zachariah Wisdom, holding the short side post, Tyler Mueslick. Good work by the U18s there. They won the battle for the puck in the left corner. And it looks like Nazar playing at the length of the ice. Minute left in the period. USA up 3-2. Percival, left wing and over the line. Offside are the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. And they'll be called on the infraction. So again, these teams will meet tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. If you like this team, this U18 team, and you love offense, boy, this is a team for you. No left wing lock with this team. They pick up the pace as well as anyone. Leonard on a penalty killing assignment now with Berard. Leonard on the draw outside his own line against David Chen. Leonard won the draw. Good defense by Ryan Leonard, who started the year with the U17s. Looks like he's got a home with the U18s. To be determined. Pucker hard around the boards. Polkamp trying to hold it against Brady Berard. Held in by David Chen. He scored last night. Here he got the shot, knocked the sticks out of the hands of Brian Leonard. Leonard chasing it along the half wall, and it skips out of play and into the protective netting. So the play whistle dead with 27.6 seconds left in the period. USA up 3-2. Lead goal at this point, a highlight reel goal by Lane Hudson, and his 9th of the year. That young man went coast to coast. Face it off outside the USA line. Snuggerud on the draw against Chen. Snuggerud won it. Right wing Tyler Duke, hard off the left boards. It just failed to click for McGroarty. So McGroarty and Snuggerud up front on the penalty kill for USA. Duke and Chesley on D. Puck to the end wall in the USA end. Duke giving chase against his man. Chesley checking his man. Right point, Polkamp. Took a low shot and right on goal, and that was the best stop of the period. Meanwhile, we got Cooley out of the penalty box chasing it, and the first period is in the books, and USA leading 3-2. Shots on goal in the period by USA 9, by Cedar Rapids 7. USA leading 3-2. Our scoring summary brought to you by our good friends at Hines Park Lincoln, located on Ann Arbor Road in Plymouth. So a bit of a shootout in the first period. USA leading 3-2. The scoring in the period went like this. USA got on the board at 4:57, the goal by Logan Cooley. For Cooley, his 19th of the year. Jim Snuggerud on the assist. USA led 1-0. Time of the goal, 4:57. Cedar Rapids then took a 2-1 lead. They tied the game on Martins Lavin's 3rd of the year at 5:16 from Andy Moore. They took a 2-1 lead on the 9th of the year from Andy Moore. The assist, Joe Fleming and Jake Percival. The U18s tied the game at 2 on Rutger McGroarty's goal, his 21st of the year. Time of the goal, 12:15. The assist, Logan Cooley and Hunter Brustevich. And then a highlight reel goal by Lane Hudson. He scored his 9th on the year, unassisted, at 15:21. And the U18s leading Cedar Rapids 3-2 after one period of play. Shots on goal in the period favored USA 9-7. In our intermission report, again, it's Heroes Appreciation Weekend. We switch it up a little bit. You're going to meet some of the people involved with the companies that are helping us with Heroes Appreciation Weekend. And we look forward to that. My name's Pete Krupski alongside Dylan Field. He's our in-house producer. We're going to turn it over to Dylan and come back in a few moments' time. The NTDP U18s 3, the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders 2. And on a Saturday night at USA Hockey Arena, you're watching this game on CN 900, CN 81, and Hockey TV. Don't go away.
Milk, milk, milk. Yeah, guzzle milk, drink it all. Make a milk waterfall. Cookie milk, stack it tall. Milk with no rhythm at all. Make you run fast milk. Stay awake in class milk. Pour it by the glass milk. Is that a mustache milk? Boom, 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 base milk. Smile in your face milk. Go for the goal before you know you going all the way milk. Milky high, milky hay. I hope you have a milky day. Live your best life milk. You out this world, Milky Way. Put you on the spot milk. Question, got milk? Show us what you got. Hashtag got milk.
There's a difference between an answer and a Michigan answer. Our sports medicine answers are found only at a place where orthopedic surgery, rehabilitation, concussion care, sports cardiology, and performance improvement work as one to support athletes of all kinds. Powered by research and rooted in over a century of proven excellence, sports medicine at Michigan Medicine is how you stay in the game you love. Learn more at ufmhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
Hey friends, coming up at USA Hockey Arena, the Heroes Appreciation Weekend, March 18th through the 20th. We couldn't have this promotion without the great help of our sponsors. And today we're speaking with Kara Borden, the founder and executive director of Guardian Angels Medical Service Dogs Incorporated. Carol, thanks for your time. I know you're busy today training dogs, and we'll let you get back to that as soon as we can, but thanks for your time.
Thank you for having me.
You work with service dogs and you pair them with recipients. In your mind as a professional, what is a service dog?
A service dog is a very highly skilled, federally protected animal that actually has tasks that mitigate the challenges of a disabled person.
And what population do you generally work with? I mean, if you look at your website, you've got great successes and you work a lot with the military, but that's not always the case, is it?
No, but it is predominantly who we work with is our disabled veterans, but we also work with first responders because they suffer a lot of the same disabilities and some civilians.
And you know, it started with Bessie and Sam back in 2009, but over time, 384 service dogs have been trained for recipients reaching over 29 states. That's got to be gratifying. And what kind of successes do you see when the dogs are paired up with the recipients?
I think one of the most important results that we see is many people come to us with multiple suicide attempts. As you may know, we reach up to 22 suicides a day throughout our country and our veterans with the first responders with a similar pattern. We, in almost 12 years, have never had a suicide. That is pretty remarkable.
That is outstanding for sure. Got a great website, www.medicalservicedogs.org. How does one apply for a service dog? Maybe they have a dog they want to donate. How do they contact your company?
You're welcome to go to the website. All the applications are available there. If you need help filling out an application, just call us directly. Our recipient relations department is happy to walk you through the process.
And that phone number is 1-800-398-6102. Again, the website for your company, www.medicalservicedogs.org. Carol Borden, thanks for your time. And the same thing I say to responders and military people, thank you for your service. Your company does a terrific job.
Thank you. Thank you for having us today.
At Kroger, we believe fresh is all about standards. That's why we do up to a 27-point inspection on our produce. Like for oranges, we check for color and scarring and more, keeping only the best of the best on our shelves. Because when it comes to fresh for everyone, we believe the juice is worth the squeeze. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hey hockey fans, this is Rachel Hurst, Corporate Affairs Manager at the Kroger Company of Michigan. Kroger and Team USA have come together once again this season to continue our Kroger Goals Against Hunger program, bringing added attention and awareness of the hunger issues facing our local communities. Together, we want to encourage our incredible Michigan hockey community to get involved locally to help end hunger. One way we can do this is by talking about this at every Team USA home game and sharing opportunities for fans to get involved right here in their own neighborhood. Hockey fans are encouraged to go online to usahockeynTDP.com/goals against hunger to nominate an organization that is helping fight hunger and food insecurity in our community. Local food community organizations can also nominate their own organization directly. Groups can include local food pantries, soup kitchens, food banks, other food assistance programs, and churches or school programs. Team USA and Kroger will provide the organization with a $100 Kroger gift card in honor of all their hard work and contributions to the community and be recognized at a Team USA game. Thank you for your support and go Team USA!
Neighbors. Here at Perfect Fit Realty Group, we strive to make your dream of home ownership a reality. Give us a call today and find out why we are your perfect fit to find your new home. And have people tell you, won't you be my neighbor?
Every year in Detroit, 8,709 people graduate, a few in style. 2,800 get a promotion, some for no particular reason. Thousands will retire, one really wants to. 4,500 people get married. A few will get divorced. Right now, 18 are on their first date. One won't get a second. According to our numbers, it's a good time for a grand time. MGM Grand Detroit.
Hey everybody, welcome to USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth, Michigan. March 18th through the 20th, USA Hockey and the National Team Development Program is celebrating Heroes Appreciation Weekend. Couldn't do it without our great corporate sponsors, and helping us out in this segment, Elizabeth Robinson of Health Alliance Plan. Elizabeth, thanks for your time. I know you're really, really busy.
Oh, thanks so much. We're so happy to be here and so excited to be a part of this weekend.
Outstanding. Why is it important for HAP to be involved in the community?
Well, HAP's mission is to enhance the health and well-being of the lives that we touch. That includes our members, but also the communities that we serve. So we're really invested in providing opportunities and assistance to our members, but also supporting events and organizations in the communities that we are in, especially in Southeast Michigan.
Now, in doing some research, it appears that HAP is really involved with veterans. Tell us a little bit about that connection.
Absolutely. And this is a really important part for me. It's a passion project for me to be able to give back and say thank you to our veterans, past, present, and future. My father was a part of the Air Force, a captain in the Air Force for many years, and he was always so proud of it. So it's something that touches my heart to be able to help veterans, especially. And so HAP is really focused on trying to help the different segments of our communities that really need assistance. Veterans obviously being someone important in that spectrum. So we do different events like Salute the Troops. We have a packing party coming up to create care packages to send to active military members, actively deployed military members. So, and then of course this weekend. So things like this are really important to HAP.
So again, looking at the research, it looks like HAP has been doing this for quite some time, helping veterans and maybe helping themselves.
Yes, absolutely. And it's interesting because I personally am a Medicare expert. So what I do is work with Medicare beneficiaries, and a lot of veterans that are eligible for VA benefits don't realize that even the VA encourages veterans who are eligible to turn on Medicare. So being able to take advantage of Medicare and the additional benefits that come along with Medicare is really important, and that's the kind of education and support that I can personally give.
That is outstanding. Tell us a little bit about the connection between HAP, Medicare, and the VA.
Right. So we have actually a Medicare Advantage plan that works really well for veterans with VA benefits for prescription coverage. It's a $0 plan, so it costs nothing to enroll in it, and it provides all kinds of additional support and additional benefits that veterans don't actually get from the VA, like preventive dental, an over-the-counter allowance, $0 24/7 access to mental health, $0 PT, physical therapy. So it's all kinds of stuff that's involved in this package, and it gives them additional benefits that don't conflict in any way with their VA benefits.
Sounds like a great plan. Elizabeth, if there are veterans out there or their families that need to get hold of you or anyone at HAP, how would they get hold of you?
The best way is going to be to get a hold of me, and then I can get anyone in touch. If I can't help directly, I can get them in touch with the right people. My direct email address is erobinso@hap.org, and my direct phone number is 248-443-1131.
Elizabeth Robinson of HAP, thanks for your time.
Thanks so much, Pete. We're so glad to be here.
We are farmers.
Whether looking for personal or business insurance, we're here to help. Call Mylene Plisco at 734-464-4806 for a quote today. Not available in every state. Only available with select Farmers branded policies. Underwritten by Farmers, Trucker, Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman, kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Hey friends, we're talking to Joe Weider of General RV, and Joe, thanks for your service. I know you're a Marine, and thank you for that. Why is General RV helping to sponsor the Military Appreciation Weekend?
Well, the military is very important to us. We have a lot of military veterans that work in our workforce, as well as this is a community event. We are big on supporting our communities and what we can do to insert ourselves into the community and really build traction on building employment. We're definitely in need of employment. Veterans have proven to be great assets to our company.
Outstanding.
and you have a personal connection with the military, being a Marine yourself.
Absolutely. I spent 4 years in the Marine Corps, and what it's done for me is the leadership it built me and taught me at a young age, which has helped me develop myself into the operations management role that I am today. It's made me a better manager, there's no doubt. With that understanding, I'm able to help other veterans come on board and grow and develop and really be another part of our asset to our company.
So you do hire veterans, and they bring a certain skill set to General RV that is real important and positive, correct?
Absolutely. Veterans are built with many, many different skill sets, and we're able to adapt to those to what works best for us. They're able to work in team atmospheres, under culture or structure into the culture. They're able to adapt, overcome. All the things that we're taught in the military, we are able to utilize everyday business in General RV Center.
So General RV is looking for veterans. What kind of jobs are available for veterans?
Well, we have, as a company, we have lots of opportunities with General RV Center. We have a sales, we're hiring our sales teams and our finance and insurance teams, lots of technicians that we can teach and train and grow them into successful technicians of the RV industry. Our RV industry is not as well known for the workforce, and that's what we're trying to get out there and get out, and especially veterans, because they left a big commitment to our country, and we want to be able to take them on and help them succeed in civilian life as well.
Joe Weider, thanks for your time, and thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
I do is not just saying yes. I do is loving and celebrating yourself in every possible way. It's more than an answer. It's a promise. For now and forever. I do. De Beers Forever Mark.
Available at Orange Jewelers.
Hi friends, welcome back to USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth, Michigan. It's a 3-2 NTDP U18 lead over the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. It is Heroes Appreciation Weekend. We'd like to thank the following sponsors who have helped to make this event a special one. We thank MGM Grand in Detroit, Kroger, Wayne State University Office of Military and Veteran Academic Excellence. We thank Health Alliance Plan, Visiting Angels of Plymouth and Canton, General RV Center, United Wholesale Mortgage, Guardian Angels Medical Service Dogs. Thank U.S. Foods, Humana, Veterans Radio, Tito's Handmade Vodka. And it is Heroes Appreciation Weekend. And we're going to take a look at some of the highlights. And this is the first USA goal. Logan Cooley set up by his buddy Jimmy Snuggerud. Cooley is 19th of the year from Snuggerud at .457. McGroarty also involved in the play, and he might get an assist before the night is over. Another look at the goal. Cedar Rapids comes right back on the goal by Martins Lavins, and he scores his third of the year at .516. Very similar play worked last night, works tonight. The right point shot by Joe Fleming, tipped this time by Andy Moore. Time of the goal, 7:20 for Moore's 9th of the year. Cedar Rapids led at that point 2-1. Rutger McGroarty on a tip from Logan Cooley ties the game at 12:15. For McGroarty is 21st of the year. Now this is the end of a highlight reel. Shake and bake, and Lane Hudson. And here's the whole play. Hudson goes outside and goes right to the rack. Scores on a backhand for his 9th of the year at 15:21. You're not going to see many more plays like that. Nice work by our camera people. The U18s leading 3-2. Connor Hasley and the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders winning last night, but they trail by a goal as we start playing the second period. U18s in their alternative third jerseys go left to right. Cooley, Snuggerud, and McGroarty up front. We're underway in period number 2. Right wing, the shot by Fleming off of Tyler Muslick. Adam Fleming, leading scorer of the Rough Riders. He has 22 and 17 on the year. Left point, a shot Blocked out in front and a rebound. Fleming and a fine stop by Muslik at the short side post. Lovett, right point, Polkamp, a shot wide. Tracking it at the goal line, Ashan. Polkamp at the right point, Ashan at the end wall. Knocked down by Letty. We're going to get a penalty to Charlie Letty, a delayed call. Hasley gets to the bench, touched up by Snuggerud. And the penalty to Charlie Letty at 44 seconds. There'll be a trip on Letty. Cedar Rapids on an early power play. Time of the penalty to Letty, 44 seconds. USA on the penalty kill. Hudson and Chesley will work on defense. See who they put out up front. It's like Spicer and Kaplan. You see them joining the play in the face-off to the left of Tyler Muslik. Spicer and Chen on the draw to the left of Muslik. 3-2 USA just underway here in period number 2. Cedar Rapids has it. Shouty for Polkamp. Right wing Birch, play it in deep, and a shot by Chen right on goal. A left pad stop by Muslik. USA did a lot of video work in looking at that play, and they had it diagnosed pretty well. Kaplan, meanwhile, plays it out of his own zone through center and back behind the Cedar Rapids net. Rough Riders bring it back. Polkamp up the middle. Chen over the line right side. Chen holding it up at the half wall. That's taken away. USA quickly playing at the length of the ice with Lane Hudson. Polkamp being hounded by Nazar. Nazar and Leonard on a penalty killing assignment now. Percival, the center, has a good weekend so far. Right wing Lovett picked off on the play. USA back in transition. Here's Leonard, has a partial breakaway, shorthanded. Got the shot. They score! I thought Hasley got it, but it's going to be a shorthanded goal for Ryan Leonard. Based on the body language, I thought Hasley got it, but the referee signaled it was in the back of the net. And a shorthanded goal for Ryan Leonard. USA leads 4-2. Time of the goal, 1:44. This is a beauty for Leonard. And I want to see how this fooled Hasley. Oh, he just got beaten on the glove side. He might have got a piece of it. Let's take another look at it here. It's going to come right into your kitchen. Oh yeah, it went off Hasley and into the net. I thought Hasley had it, and I'm sure he thought he did too.
Number 42, Ryan Leonard. Assisted by number 23, Lane Hudson. Team USA, shorthanded goal scored by Leonard, assisted by Hudson. Goal scored at 1:44.
For Leonard, his 15th of the year, his first shorthanded goal of the year. 4-2 USA. Cedar Rapids remains on a power play. Percival, left circle. High slot Fitzgerald, shot through traffic. Save made by Muslik, and he holds on to the rebound. One thing Adam Nightingale said to his team in the pregame meeting, I'll just say it, 2 words, speed kills. And boy, you've seen great examples of that in this game. Drop it to the left of Muslik. USA's opened up a 4-2 lead. Not going to end 4-2. Chen wins the draw, but played up the middle and not at the points. Polkamp being hounded by Spicer. Worked away from that. Eric Polkamp up the right wing to Birch. In deep, and a good defensive play by Brustevich. Got in the way of the pass of Cooper Flinton. Left side Duke looking for an outlet. Big check by Chen. Played up the boards and clicks out center ice. Letty back on. Kaplan at the center ice stripe. Finds Tyler Duke. USA regroups up 4-2. 3 minutes into the second period. Knocked down and into his own zone. Nate Hanley has it behind his own net. Held in at the point by Duke. Took the shot, fired it wide. Looking for Kaplan on a redirect. Devin Kaplan tracking against Polkamp. Worked away from that. Bounces it up the boards and out center ice. Brustevich pinballs it back behind the Cedar Rapids net. USA out with Nazar, Leonard, and Will Smith. Line with a lot of speed. Nazar chasing it deep into the Cedar Rapids end. Beat his man to it, but we're going to get a penalty on the play. Let's see who's going to get this penalty. Nazar was chasing it, and a USA player down in front of the Cedar Rapids bench area. I didn't see it. I was watching Nazar chase the puck in the Cedar Rapids end. Dennis McDonald out to check on the fallen player. Cedar Rapids penalty is going to go to Cooper Flinton, the Tampa Bay Lightning draft. So something was going on behind the play. Time of the penalty, 3:32. U18s up by a score of 4-2. I cannot tell who the player is. And now he's getting up slowly. This Charlie Letty. It is Charlie Letty getting up slowly. And to be frank, everybody, I don't get medical reports up here. So we hope the young man's all right. He's in the expert care of Dennis McDonald. And it looks like Flinton's going to be out of the game. So this could be a 5-minute major. This was behind the play, and I have to tell you, I did not see the hit. But I'm sure somebody has it. 5-minute major to Cooper Flinton. USA will work on an extended power play. Flinton having a long chat with the official, the linesman, as he goes to the dressing room. So USA on extended power play, the major penalty to Flinton at 3:32. So a bit of a pause to refresh and reset. Mark Carlson asking the referee to come on over. And they're going to chat for a moment. Your referee tonight is Charlie Vancula. Vancula having quite the chat with Mark Carlson, the head coach and the general manager of the Rough Riders. 5-minute penalty on the board to Flinton, and he's out of the game. USA up 4-2. They have goals tonight from Logan Cooley, Rutger McGroarty, Lane Hudson, and Ryan Leonard. Confab is over at the Cedar Rapids bench and will face it off to the right of Connor Hasley. Spicer, Nazar, and Smith up front for USA. Lane Hudson on one defensive spot. Drop it to the right of Hasley. Could be a turning moment in this game in terms of momentum. Lovett on the draw against Spicer. Lovett won the draw. Fleming behind the net.
Penalty assessed on Cedar Rapids. Number 17, Cooper Flinton, was assessed a 5-minute major for roughing and a game misconduct. That penalty being served by number 10, Logan Morrill. Penalty called at 3:32. That's another U.S.
So that's the penalty to Cooper Flinton. Meanwhile, the puck in behind the USA net. Lane Hudson winds it up. Hudson over the Cedar Rapids line, being watched by Fleming. Knocked down by Smith. Hudson at the left wing half wall, hit by Fleming. Cooley into Smith, got the shot, and that was blocked out in front. Hudson, right side to Isaac Howard, likes to work from there. Midpoint of the line, high slot Hudson, right side the shot by Howard, off the stick of Hasley. Battle for it in behind the net. Cooley and Nazar against their checks. Cedar Rapids working hard, and they'll play at the length of the ice. Courtesy of Adam Fleming. Hudson back in transition for USA. Left wing on the drop. Here's Cooley over the line, takes it wide. Oh, that's Spicer, excuse me. Brustevich holding it left point. Left wing boards, and back to Brustevich. Right side for Cooley. Left wing, the shot by Snuggerud, stopped by Hasley, might have been blocked out in front. And picking up that loose puck at the right hash mark, Good work by Liam Lezakowski. He'll play at the length of the ice for Cedar Rapids. USA on extended power play for 3:15. 5:10 into the period. 4-2 U18s. Kaplan digging over the Cedar Rapids line to the right circle, a shot. That was blocked by Peters. Played around on the boards. It eluded Hunter Brustevich. He has to go back to his own line to grab a rolling puck. Snuggerud leaving it for McGroarty. Rutger to center. Leaving it for Brustevich. He'll carry it over the Cedar Rapids line. Brustevich on the backhand, holds it up. Brustevich at the half wall. Seam pass up the right side for Logan Cooley. Cooley being checked by Lemang. And Peters plays it out center ice for Cedar Rapids. 2:30 left in the extended USA power play. Snuggerud right wing over the line for Cooley. Cooley dropping it for Kaplan. High slot for Lane Hudson. Cooley exchanges positions with Hudson. Cooley on the left side. Chesley taking a long look. Excuse me, that's Will Smith. In for Cooley. High slot, back to Cooley, a shot, ripped it wide. Had Kaplan on a deflection at the left post, failed to click. Cooley right circle. Leaving it for McGroarty and back to Logan Cooley. Cooley takes a look. Lavin's got his stick on that. Puck to the hash marks. And to the left corner. We're going to get a penalty there. USA player dumped his man. And the penalty to the U18s, I think this is Kaplan, 6:44. That'll even up the sides for the rest of the 5-minute major. In fact, Cedar Rapids will get a slight power play out of this. So the time of the penalty to Kaplan, 6:44. 4-2 USA. Goals Logan Cooley, Rutger McGroarty, Lane Hudson, and Ryan Leonard. The Cedar Rapids goals, one each for Martins Lavins and Andy Moore. So we'll skate 4-on-4. Nazar and Howard up front. Chesley on one defensive spot. Perhaps Powell on the other. Drop it to the left of Muesling. Nazar wins the draw. It is Powell on the defense with Chesley. Chesley chasing it, held in by Polkamp at the right point. Polkamp on the right side. Taking it deep and behind the net, around on the left side is Lovett. Walking the line, Fitzgerald. And he's forced out center ice by Nazar. Cedar Rapids offside on the play. 7:03 into the period. Good look at Frank Nazar. Man that makes it happen. 23-35 for 58 on the year for Nazar. And he's been outstanding in USHL play. Face it off outside the USA line. Nazar lost the draw to Lavins. Lavins quietly has had a good series this weekend for Cedar Rapids. Shouty takes it wide and over the line. Powell finding Chesley. Right wing pass and it clicks to Howard. Howard over the line, heads to the slot. Got the shot, fired it just wide. Hasley never saw it. He was screened by a defender, his own defender. Shouty to center. Right wing Lavins. Chasing a bouncing puck, but beating him to it behind the net. Seamus Powell. Leaving it for Ryan Chesley. Chesley starts it up as we skate 4-on-4. 4-2 USA. Chesley over the Cedar Rapids line, trying to split the defense, takes it to the end wall. Checked on the play. Polkamp behind the net, around on the left side to Hanley. Hanley running into the referee, didn't mean to do that. Picks it up again, worked by Isaac Howard. Hanley to center. Polkamp on the rush, left wing and over the line. Polkamp got the shot. Fine stop by Tyler Muesling. He'll hold it and get a face-off. Cedar Rapids, a pretty good line rush there. Muesling made the stop. 8:03 into the period. We skate at 4 side for another 29 seconds and then a very brief 12-second power play for Cedar Rapids. Lovett on the draw. Drew it behind him. Right point, Fleming a shot. Block, did not get through. Battle for it, high slot. Fitzgerald didn't connect for Fleming, and it's out center ice. Forced to get it, being hounded by Spicer. Taken away. Wisdom got into his man. That was Tyler Duke. The puck back into the Cedar Rapids zone to Joe Fleming. Lost it as he was being forechecked on the play by Cole Spicer. Recovered by Fitzgerald. And Fleming to center. Right wing and over the line, David Chen. Knocked off the puck by Letty. Good to see Letty back on the ice surface. Letty left corner as we get back to full strength on all sides. 4-2 USA. We near the halfway point of regulation time. Off the glass and into the second row. Play whistle dead, 8:55 into the period. While we have a moment, we'd like to thank the following sponsors. GVN Performance. Thank Humana Health Insurance, Hines Park, Lincoln. Holiday Inn Express, located right here in Plymouth. Holiday, a Highland Landscape, and a snowplow. We thank the Kiefer Foundation and the Kroger Company of Michigan and all the local Kroger stores. Valuable sponsors indeed. Pete Krupski's my name. While I have a moment, it's our time in the broadcast. We say hello to the extended USA Hockey family and the extended National Team Development Program family and the extended family. And a shout out to Jim Mullen Sr. Jim, I talked to your son, Jim, every pregame before a U18 game, and tells me you're a hardcore listener. So that means, Jim, I got to be sharp for you and all of the NTDP family. It's great to work for friends. Thank you so much for your support. Drop it to the right of Muslik. We get back underway. Lezakowski takes it behind the USA net to the right side. Being watched by Berard. Berard to the end wall, around to Lucius. Out center ice trying to find Hayduk. Berard got into his man, David, that was Levens. These jerseys, 8 looks like 6, but it was Levens. Right wing and over the line, Berard a shot, blocked by Lezakowski. Lezakowski, a pretty good slash on Berard. Left point, Cleveland. Right point, Brustevich. Right circle for Marek Hayduk. Big battle out in front, that's Berard and his check. And the boys disengage and Berard goes to the bench. Percival back for Cedar Rapids. In deep for Fleming. Fleming buried on the play by Cleveland. Nothing called, we play on. Cleveland, the youngest player on the ice. Chesley, right wing at center. Cooley, pass between his legs to Snuggerud. Going to get a penalty on the play, and it's going to be Cedar Rapids. They touched up, and the penalty comes at 10:04. USA on a power play. Waiting to see who's going to the penalty box. Again, Mark Carlson, I'm sure, is going to take his time putting people out there. Going to the penalty box, Joe Fleming. No, excuse me, this might be a bench minor. That's why I was confused. We'll see. It's going to be Logan Morrill serving the penalty. So this could be some kind of a bench minor. We will see. Drop it to the right of Hasley. A 4-2 USA lead. Shots very deceiving. USA's outshot Cedar Rapids 11-10. Cooley on the draw, won it cleanly. Or Spicer on the draw, won it cleanly. See if we can.
Penalty assessed on Cedar Rapids. Bench minor, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. That penalty.
Right wing McGordy. Pass blocked. Brustevich trying to hold it high slot. Snuggerud left side, hammered on the play by Andy Moore. And the puck shoveled out neutral territory. Fleming ran into Cooley. Cedar Rapids getting a little chippy here. 2 center Kaplan, right wing and over the line Cooley on the USA power play. Put it to the high slot, take it away. Look out, Lovett, right wing and over the line, got the shot. Might have been blocked by Brustevich and the shot went wide. Lively Karamont center ice. Back in his own end, Hunter Brustevich. And the USA power play, a 4-2 USA lead with 9 minutes left in the second period. Brustevich dropping it. Left wing and over the line for Nazer. Offside are the U18s. And we're going to get a USA penalty. Too many men on the ice. That'll even up the sides at 11:08. See the linesman saying using his fingers and going around in a circle. That's too many men on the ice. That'll even up the sides again, 11:08. (4-2) USA. U18s come in at 31-10-3. It's like Will Smith will serve the penalty, but this is a bench minor. It will not be credited to Will Smith. So we skate 4-on-4. I feel it in my old bones. The next goal is huge in this game. 5-2 is far different from 4-3. Nazar wins the draw defensively in his own end.
A bench minor, 2 minutes for too many men on the ice. Penalty.
Meanwhile, here's Hudson, right wing, got the shot, severe angle and the stop for Hasley. Chesley holding it left point, top the right circle, Lane Hudson. Right side to Nazar and back to Hudson. Hudson cuts across the green, feeds it out in front. Good defensive play by Peters on Isaac Howard, and he couldn't get a shot. Cedar Rapids back as we skate 4-on-4. Over the line, left side. Harnish a shot on goal and the stop made from Tyler Muesling. Guy that I've not seen tonight very much of is Cole Birch. Although he is on the lineup sheet, I've not seen him very much at all tonight. And again, we don't get medical reports up here. The coaching staff does not report to me. But I just know I haven't seen him very much tonight. Lovett wins the draw for Cedar Rapids. Polkamp try to redirect for Lovett. Lower rim of the right circle, and that failed to click. USA back 2-on-2 if they hurry. Right wing and over the line, Tyler Duke with Leonard. Duke to the right wing half wall, fed it out in front, score! Hasley got most of it, but not all of it. Tyler Duke, a good bit of the work. And the man going to the rack is Cole Spicer. And Spicer makes it 5-2, a fine hookup with Tyler Duke. This is Duke carrying it over the line. And Spicer rather late coming in, and he banked it off Hasley. Time of the goal, 12:04. For Spicer, goal number 14 on the year. You always need a little spice, right? And USA leads 5-2.
Scored by number 10, Cole Spicer. Assisted by number 5, Tyler Duke. And number 42, Ryan Leonard. Team USA goal scored by Spicer. Assisted by Duke and Leonard. Goal scored at 12:04.
Meanwhile, a shot by Shouty, left point. Save made by Muesling. 2 center and over the line, Berard. On a change, tips it in behind the Rough Riders goal. Cole Birch out there now. Haven't seen him in a while. Polkamp to center. Birch over the line, right side. Left side for Shouty. Working in deep. Back behind the net. Shouty taking a look. Polkamp, high slot. Holding on to it. They have an abbreviated power play. Birch right wing. In a deep. Ashana shot. Good pad stop by Mueslick, and he'll pounce on the loose puck in the blue ice as we get not quite to full strength. 1 second left in the USA bench minor. Will Smith trying to leave the bench a little early. but they got the leash on him. Meanwhile, Music, a couple of good stops. He does come in with a fine 1-loss record. Music, 19-4-2 overall. 3-2 USA after one. They scored a pair of goals here in the second period. Leonard, 144. Spicer at 12:04. Drop it to the right of Music, and Smith on after serving the USA bench minor. Fitzgerald at the USA line. Puck taken away by Will Smith. Left wing pass clicks. Left wing over the line. Howard a shot and a good glove stop on Howard by Connor Hasley. He'll hold it out and get a face-off with 6:37 left in the period. 5-2 USA. Shovelers are going to come out, and we will let you know about our sponsors. 5-2 USA, 6:37 left in the period. And as the maintenance crew does their work, we thank the following sponsors. Long Mechanical and Plumbing. We thank Mid-Sport of Michigan Medicine. Milk means more in the United Dairy Industry of Michigan. Thank Nankin Hobby. Warren Jewelers, the official jeweler of Team USA. Thanks to Perfect Fit Realty, Pure Hockey, Farm Bureau Insurance with the Tammy Brown Agency. Thank you all for your support. Pete Krupski's my name, 5-2 USA lead. I want to acknowledge Jake Visser, the NTDP U17 equipment manager. Jake Visser won a gold medal. He was part of the staff of Team USA, the 2022 Paralympic team. Jake Visser was the equipment manager of that team that won gold in the recent Paralympic Games. Congratulations to you, Jake Visser. A couple other Olympians on staff. Jason Hodges was part of the U.S. Olympic team, played in China. Dave Lassonde was the goaltending coach. We're proud of all of them. Meanwhile, a 5-2 USA lead. Howard with a bouncing puck, can't get it out. Shot right point, saved by Music. The shot right point by Dominic Elliott. Percival dropping it for more, got the shot blocked out in front. And the whistle blows. And the play is stopped. We're going to get a USA penalty. Going to be a slash to Lane Hudson. Hudson off at 13:52. Cedar Rapids working on a power play, trailing 5-2. Lovett takes the draw against Spicer to the left of Music. Lovett played it to the half wall. Fitzgerald, right point, working around on the right side. Lovett a shot, ripped it high and wide. Lively Karam goes all the way into the Cedar Rapids end. USA on the penalty kill. Kaplan and Spicer up front. Duke and Brustevich on D. Jake Percival having a good weekend for Cedar Rapids. Takes it in behind the USA net to the right side. Percival, big, lanky, tall player. Fitzgerald on the right side has it again. Fitzgerald midpoint of the line, walks the line. Right side Lovett being watched by Kaplan. Good one-on-one battle. Puck around on the other side. Giving chase for Stevich, won the battle, dumps it out center ice. Fitzgerald for Flameng, hit in front of his own bench. Left wing Percival a shot, save made by Music. That was Kaplan and the Cedar Rapids captain, Adam Flameng, having a battle out in front of the Cedar Rapids bench area. Seamus Powell takes his spot on the penalty kill. Real steady as Seamus. +9 on the year. Drop it to the right of Music. Chen on the draw, drew it behind him. Shouty at the left point. Trying to play it in deep, intercepted by Tyler Duke, and he'll bank it off the glass and pinball it back to the Cedar Rapids line. It was knocked down with a high stick. So the play has slowed perceptibly here. And that might favor Cedar Rapids. USA up 5-2. Cooley and looks like McGroarty up front on the penalty kill now for the U18s. Letty and Powell on D. Cooley won the draw in the Cedar Rapids end, drew it out center ice and back into USA territory. Powell banks it up the right side. Hasley played it to the corner. Chen regroups behind the net for Travis Shouty. Cedar Rapids brings it out. They have a power play for another 30 seconds. Chen over the line, offside was Ashan. So the whistle blows on the Cedar Rapids offside. Both teams changing it up. Hayduk and Berard up front for USA on the penalty kill. Chesley and Cleveland on D. Percival works over the USA line wide. Left wing. Hard around the boards. Fitzgerald trying to get there at the right point. Skips out center ice. In a race for the puck with Berard. Back comes Cedar Rapids. Over the line. Wisdom and a shot. Flameng. And the save made. We're going to get another penalty on the play. It's going to be USA on a trip. Cedar Rapids will work with a two-man advantage briefly for 10 seconds. They've outshot USA now 15-13. Ryan Chesley going to the penalty box. So a brief 5-on-3 for Cedar Rapids. See who goes out on the penalty kill. Cooley, McGroarty, and Tyler Duke. No, that's Seamus Powell, excuse me. Face-off won by Cooley, but it's held in at the right point. Cedar Rapids, high slot, the shot by Chen, blocked out in front by Seamus Powell. USA gets Lane Hudson back. Shouty, hard pass left wing, rattled off Holkamp. Hudson back to get it, banking it off the dasher and out center ice. Here's McGroarty coming in, partial breakaway, and a shot, and Hasley got a slight piece of that and went just wide. Nice stop by Hasley, as McGroarty making something happen with Lane Hudson there. Holkamp hard around the boards to David Chen. Chen out center ice. Shouty over the line on the left wing. Took the shot, blocked by Letty. Shouty, severe angle shot, left goal line, stopped by Tyler Muslick. He'll get a face-off with 3:31 left in the period. As you see in the left part of your screen, 1:14 left in the penalty to Chesley. Frank Nazer comes out on a penalty killing assignment. And a timeout on the ice surface. I think this is Cedar Rapids. So we have a timeout at the 16:29 mark of the period. Yeah, it's Cedar Rapids on the timeout. 5-2 USA. Cedar Rapids taking a timeout. 5-2 USA. This could be a turning point in this game. We will see. See the U18s huddle around at their bench. More of a rest for them. Mark Carlson mapping out some offensive strategy for the Rough Riders. Been around a long time. He's done a real nice job. And the U18s more or less using this timeout as a rest. See Dave Lassonde with the glasses. He's actually the national goaltending coach, and the guy's done a great job for this 2004 date of birth group. Adam Nightingale, easy to overlook. He was once an assistant coach with the Detroit Red Wings. Adam's done a great job with this group. Has an outstanding perspective. One time worked at Shattuck St. Mary's. So he knows this age group very, very well. So we'll drop it to the right of Muslick after the timeout. Lovett on the draw against Nazar. Puck lay in the dot. Seems to be a favorite play of Cedar Rapids, and they win the puck with a shot to the left corner. Hit by Hudson. Hudson playing it around on the boards. Held in by Fitzgerald. Almost had his pocket picked by Ryan Leonard. And did have his pocket picked by Nazar. Nazar shorthanded going to the rack. Checked by Fitzgerald. And the puck taken away by Brendan Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, good speed over the USA line. Looking for a play. Hard around the boards to the other side. Percival behind the net for Sean. Sean checked by Hudson. Finds Percival and now to Fitzgerald. Low shot deflected right on goal. Ashana's shot and an outstanding right pad stop by Muslik. Lost his stick on the play but keeps it 5-2. Might be Muslik's best stop of the hockey game. And that could be a momentum changer there. Back comes Cedar Rapids. Over the line wide. Holding it up is Lovett. Right point, now left point Percival. Low shot out in front, jamming at it is Carnish, and the save made for Muslik. Muslik, a real good sequence here. Percival left circle into Fleming, shot blocked out in front. Ahead of the play, Chesley after serving his penalty, and the pass just failed to get to Ryan. Puck around on the boards, Fleming hit by Chesley. Fleming keeps it going. And offside is Cedar Rapids at the USA line with 2:03 left in the period. (5-2) USA. They led 3-2 after one. They've scored the only 2 goals of this period. Leonard is 15th of the year shorthanded at 144. Spicer is 14th of the year at 12:04. 3-2 lead extended to 5-2. Peters hard around the boards into the USA end. Chasing it, right side Morrill. Hasn't played a lot. Seamus Powell took it away. Right wing neutral territory giving chase is Kaplan. Right wing over the line for Spicer. Taken away by Carnish. Carnish for Morrill, can't get it out. Chasing it behind the net is Lucian. Trying to center it out in front. Spicer was too well tied up. Good defensive play by David Chen. Picked up by the U18s on a change. He'll dump it in behind the Cedar Rapids net. Lucius stays out there on the forecheck. Chesley knocks it down at his own line. Snuggerud over the line. Looking for the return pass. Snuggerud giving chase with Will Smith. A little different line combination. Lucius with Snuggerud and Smith. Adam Nightingale switching things up a bit with a minute left in the period. USA up 5-2. Puck to center. On the rush, late in his shift, Cruz Lucius. Tied up on the play and knocked off the puck. Picked up by Zachariah Wisdom. Elliott for Wisdom. He'll take it over the USA line. Wisdom, toe drag, took the shot. Save made by Muslik. Rebound put back to the blue ice, and a pile up in the blue ice, and we're going to get a penalty on the play. In the final minute of play of the second period. See who gets this penalty. It's going to be USA. They were guarding the house pretty well. Meanwhile, Muslik doing his work. Interference. And it's going to be Snuggerud on the penalty. So Cedar Rapids on a power play. They've already called their timeout. 5-2 USA. Cedar Rapids in the period has outshot USA 12-5. With the U18s with the only goals. Now Adam Nightingale having a chat with the official. The referee tonight, Charlie Vancula. Both head coaches have had their say with Vancula. Mark Carlson taking his time putting personnel out there. And he's making Vancula come over. Maybe it's a good thing we don't have a microphone down there. Yeah. Dylan says that there are mics down there, but they're on the opposite end of the benches. Dylan's going to try to fix that sometime. So Cedar Rapids on a power play. 40.7 seconds left. Cooley, McGroarty, and Duke out there for USA. Drop it to the left of Muslin. Cedar Rapids love it, wins the draw. Fitzgerald moving in. Shot. Blocked by Letty out in front. So it's Letty on a defensive spot with Duke. USA will play at the length of the ice. McGroarty and Cooley up front. 5-2 U18s. Duke intercepts at center. Letty out of his own end. Scales it just wide of Connor Hasley. Played away from the forecheck of Logan Cooley. 10 seconds left in the period. Percival met by Duke in neutral territory. Ashan tries it, one more rush. Moving in, got the shot. Scores! With 2.6 seconds left. Grant Ashan scoring for the second straight night, and it's a 5-3 game. That's a huge goal for Cedar Rapids and could change the momentum of this game one more time. Ashan with the goal. See the clock winding down. Ashan says, well, let's take one more shot at it. And he went top shelf, blocker side on Muslin. So Ashan the goal, his 10th of the year. 5-3. We get back to full strength.
Scored by number 3, Grant Ashan, unassisted. Rough Riders power play goal scored by Ashan. Goal scored at 19:58.
So I'd say it is a 5-3 USA lead over Cedar Rapids after 2 periods of play. Shots on goal in the second period by Cedar Rapids, 13 for a game total of 20. By USA 5, and they have 14 after 40 minutes of play. Our scoring summary brought to you by our friends at Hines Park Lincoln. A 5-3 USA lead after 2 periods of play. U18s led 3-2 after 1. Ryan Leonard got the scoring going in the second period, a shorthanded goal in his 15th of the year at 1:44. Lane Hudson drew the only assist. USA opened up a 4-2 lead. Then Tyler Duke hooked up with Cole Spicer for a real nice play. A redirect by Spicer for his 14th of the year at 12:04. Leonard and Duke drew the helpers. USA at that point led 5-2. Cedar Rapids a late goal in the period with 2 seconds left. Grant Ashan is second of the weekend, 10th of the year. A power play goal for him and for Cedar Rapids, and it's a 5-3 USA lead after 40 minutes of play. Again, the shots on goal after 40 minutes favors Cedar Rapids 20-14. Our scoring summary brought to you by Hines Park Lincoln. Coming up in the second intermission, again, it's our Heroes Appreciation Weekend, and you'll be meeting some of the companies and the people representing those companies that are helping us support this event. We're also going Beyond the Stars and Stripes, a real nice feature about Brady Berard, the NTDP U18 forward. That and more in the intermission report. Pete Krepsky's my name. Dylan Field, our in-house producer. And the U18s have produced a 5-3 lead over Cedar Rapids after 40 minutes of play. From USA Hockey Arena on a Saturday night, you're watching this game on CN 900, CN 81, and Hockey TV. Stay with us.
We are farmers.
Most people know their insurance can provide them with coverage for life's many mishaps. But we can also help you unlock discounts and get all benefits with Farmers Insurance Policy Perks. Call Mylene Plisco at 734-464-4806 for a quote on the coverage you need and savings you deserve. Not available in every state. Only available with select Farmers branded policies. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or a new golfer, swing over to the home of indoor golf. Play the most advanced golf simulators in the world. Train with a PGA Pro. Entertain friends and family with great food and a full bar.
X-Golf. Play, train, and entertain.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to USA Hockey Arena, and we're speaking with Matt McLean of Wayne State University. And Matt, does Wayne State have a dedicated military and veterans office?
We do. The Office of Military and Veterans Academic Excellence, or OMVE, at Wayne State University serves as the hub for all things military related at the university.
That's outstanding. Does your institution currently have an active student veterans organization?
We do. The Wayne State University Student Veterans Organization, Warriors for Warriors, is one of the largest, oldest, and most active student organizations at Wayne State.
And does your organization or institution evaluate and accept military service credits?
We certainly do. Undergraduate students can earn up to 16 credits for their military experience. We evaluate the Joint Services transcript as well as the student's DD-214.
Very good. And, you know, everybody's looking for discounts. Does your institution provide any military discounts?
We certainly do. Active service members can receive 50% tuition discount. So whether you're active duty, guard, or reserves, you can qualify for that discount.
That is outstanding. Hey, Matt, where can veterans find out more about your great organization?
Oh, you can find out more information by visiting www.omvae, that's spelled O-M-V-A-E, .wayne.edu, and you can find information about everything related to military services at Wayne State.
Matt McLean, thanks for your time and thanks for your service.
Thank you.
Crafted with Valencia orange peel, Blue Moon is one of a kind. Something this unique could hang in a gallery, but then you wouldn't be able to drink it. Blue Moon, one of a kind, every time.
Community Financial Credit Union is here for you, and together we'll make it through these uncertain times. Now more than ever, we're committed to keeping banking easier and safer. You can bank on us when times get tough.
Welcome back to USA Hockey Arena, and we're talking to the good people at Visiting Angels Assisted Living Care, and we're talking specifically with Julie and Brian Haggart. Thanks for your time. Really do appreciate it. And any one of you can answer this question. Why is it important for Visiting Angels to be involved in the Plymouth-Canton community?
Well, I think, you know, we've got small children at home, and we want to, you know, get them to perceive a very positive message. So I think it's important to, you know, show them that we care. And obviously, I think, you know, there's a lot of people out there that don't necessarily have family members and have people they can depend on. So I think it's important that we, you know, reach out to them and show them that we're important. And Julie's very good at that. She works with, you know, the Veteran Association a lot and sponsors events throughout the year to really reach out to our veteran community and make sure that they understand, you know, we're very appreciative of all that they've done for us and that they continue to do. So we want to just kind of give back a little bit.
So Julie and Brian, I understand there's quite the connection with the military here with your service. Could you tell us about it, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So both of our grandparents were World War II veterans, so it's definitely near and dear to our heart. You know, 70% of our clientele are veterans, and a lot of veterans aren't actually aware that the VA does cover these benefits. So, you know, anytime we come in contact with a veteran, we do let them know this is a benefit that they are eligible and have earned.
What makes your business different from some of the other assisted living care facilities?
So, really, I mean, we really just do care. You know, we have a ton of caregivers. A lot of our caregivers are very close with our clients. We're in constant communication with our clients, and we have a wonderful staff as well.
So it's a real human connection is the bottom line there.
Absolutely.
Would that be correct?
Yep, absolutely.
Now, doing some research, I understand your business, Visiting Angels, is really a national company, but we're reaching out to the local community here. How would they get hold of you, or how would they get hold of your business?
So you can either Google it, we're Visiting Angels Plymouth or Canton, or you can go on the national website, search Visiting Angels, and it will do a locator for you. And based on your zip code, it will send you to the right city.
And that phone number is 734-661-2850.
and 800 number is 1-800-365-4189. Julie and Brian, anything else you want to add to this? I love your service. I love the connection with the veterans.
Oh, thanks. I guess the only thing is, I just want to, say thank you to everybody here this weekend, and Julie, thanks you too, and we hope to come see us at the booth, and we'll be here to just come and chat if you'd like, or anything else.
And thank you to all of our veterans.
Julie and Brian, thanks for your time. Keep up the great work.
Thank
you.
Hi, I'm Brady Berard. I'm from East Gardner, Rhode Island. I'm a forward. I'm on the under-18 team. I first started from watching my brother obviously doing learn to skates, and obviously my dad was a big part in hockey at Providence and multiple other schools. And he wanted me to play hockey right from the jump, and I think watching my brother helped me a ton and try to get me into hockey. And then obviously my mom's probably the best athlete out of all of us too. So she supported the decision. I think it was mostly my dad because he's just been involved with the hockey industry for a long time. My dad was always, never would be like, yeah, I'm going to be your coach. Like, he always wanted to watch from above. And I think for me, that really helped me a ton. Just seeing it, getting eyes from up top. And he'd always judge me after every game to say what I did right and say what I did wrong. He'd always help me to become the player I am today. But he never wanted to be that coach's kid and have that drama on the bench. So I really support his decision from that because I think it made me who I am today. Me and my brother battled probably too much. My parents would get mad at us all the time. We had a long strip in our house, and we would play roller hockey in that strip and just check each other into walls, check each other into counters. Like, we would make a mess around the house, but it was actually a funny story. And Christmas Eve, when I was about 5 years old, he cross-checked me into the fireplace, and I had a huge cut on my forehead, and I had to get for like 5 stitches on Christmas Eve. So that was just one of many battles that we had. And I think that's what made us so competitive and how we have that competitive drive now. I think he really pushed me to push my limits, and I think that really helped me. So first off, he's definitely my best friend. He's been there for me no matter what. Just since I've been in the program, he's just said, don't let distractions get to you. Just keep your head down and work hard and bring it all every day, and it'll put you in a good spot for the future. I have good energy on the bench, good energy on the ice as well. Physical, good skate and move my feet. Just try to be a pest to play against. I think right when I got in my 17 year, our teammates clicked really, really well. And I think playing for them and not knowing what the future holds and just keep your head down and just grind through the year, I think that was the biggest thing for us. And that was the mentality we had. And that's why we had so much success our first year. And I think that got brought into this year as well. I think the biggest positive for me was just getting stronger. Obviously, Gally is one of the best in the business, and he really helped me a ton and got me stronger for this season. And I think that was one of the biggest positives I had, was just working out in the weight room, trying to get the best of Gally and just try to be stronger for the next year. So I think right when we got there, we were just so happy that we got to travel overseas for the first time in 2 years. And I think for us that also brought it onto the ice because we played with so much jump and energy, and we were just excited for the opportunity that we had because not many people can say we went to Switzerland to play hockey. And I think that was the biggest thing for us, is just we put that in perspective, and then obviously we had a really good tournament. I think the only thing on my mind is to beat them, because there's nothing better than bragging rights to my brother and my dad as well. So I think that's the only thing on my mind, and obviously it's good to see friends and family, but all I want to do is win. Obviously, USHL, we try to be the best we can for the 17s and try to have them make the Clark Cup playoffs. And obviously, Coach does a really good job scheduling and trying to make it as hard as possible. And obviously college is a whole nother level. We try to compete with all those college teams, and obviously they're big, heavy, and strong, but I think we're one of the strongest teams in the world. Our role is just to bring energy and try to play physical and try to get the other lines going. I think we all solidified that role, and we're all really happy with the role that we have there, and I think we gel really good together as well. And they're obviously really good teammates and really good leaders, both of them, so I think that all helps us come together and be a very good, effective line. I think just for us, just keep doing the little things and keep sticking to our game plan. I think if we just keep working hard, bring it every day, I think that will put us in a great spot. Everything. Like, it's a dream when I was a kid, and it's obviously still a dream now, and just to put that gold medal around my chest would be a dream come true.
"50 years of family, 50 years serving our community." At Hines Park, it's never been more effortless and simple to own your own new Lincoln. Online or in our showroom, the choice is yours. Your personal luxury experience begins at Hines Park Lincoln in Plymouth.
Well, hello again, everybody, and welcome to USA Hockey Arena on a Sunday afternoon. We have played 2 periods of Saturday's game, and we are about to start the 3rd period of that game. Team USA, the NTDP U18s leading the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders 5-3. Both teams are coming out onto the ice surface. So we're going to play the remainder of last night's suspended game, and at 4 o'clock we will be starting our regularly scheduled game for Sunday. Take a look at some of the highlights. This is a shorthanded goal by Ryan Leonard, and that gave USA at the time a 4-2 lead. Leonard coming in, and Connor Hasley got most of it, but not all of it. I believe we're going to get another look at it here. Leonard coming in good shape. Scores his 15th of the year. As you see, Hasley got most of it, but not all of it. Later on, Tyler Duke hooking up with Cole Spicer. And USA leading 5-2 on the redirect by Spicer, his 14th of the year. Late in the period, another look at the Spicer goal. Late in the period, Grant Ashan cut the, wow, this is a good stop by Tyler Muslick. This is the goal by Ashan to make it 5-3. So we pick up where we left off last night, the 3rd period about to start between Cedar Rapids and the NTDP U18s. U18s in their alternative jerseys go right to left. Logan Cooley and Connor Lovett on the draw, and here we go. Rather elongated intermission, if you will. And USA up 5-3. Puck hard around the boards in the USA end. Muslick leaves it for Lane Hudson. Hudson around on the right boards for Snuggerud. Snuggerud behind the net, return pass to Hudson. His family in the stands, that's Lane Hudson. McGroarty, left wing over the line, trying to find Cooley, taken away. Lovett bounced it to the USA line. Fleming on a change, put it back behind the USA net. Lane Hudson trying to beat the forecheck, finds an outlet for Ryan Chesley. Chesley left wing to McGroarty. He'll chip it in the right corner in the Cedar Rapids end. Adam Nightingale goes for a wholesale line change. 5-3 USA just underway here in the 3rd period of last night's game. Puck in behind the net. And a shot left boards that didn't get through. Peters put it into the left corner. Peters follows up, put it behind the USA net. Tyler Duke there. Left side for Howard. Has Nazer with him over the Cedar Rapids line. And Howard from center puts it in towards the Cedar Rapids blue ice. Connor Hasley holds it out. He'll get a face-off. So we are nicely underway. the third period of the Saturday game here at USA Hockey Arena. The regularly scheduled game is at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll have it right here on Hockey TV. Not sure about our other affiliates, but we know we're here, and that's a good thing. Right point, Prustevich a shot. Hasley got a pad on that. It's Powell and Prustevich on the USA defense. Cole Birch, wide right wing. Pass was blocked at the USA line by Powell. Back come the U18s. Right wing Lucius trying to find Spicer, and deep taken away. And Cedar Rapids offside on the play. So the play whistle dead, 1:38 into the period. So we pick up right where we left off last night. And I think it's fair to say we want to thank everybody for cooperating. And that includes the fans and all the officials and the first responders. Thanks for your cooperation. With that, we'll get to the action. 2-on-1, Hayduk and Berard if they hurry. Hayduk, right circle, and Leonard was tied up. Redirected the puck from the right circle on goal. Connor Hasley makes the stop. He'll hold it and get a face-off. Good look at Grant Ashan. He scored late in the second period. His brother Jack Ashan, a Boston Bruins prospect. He's played a little bit with the Bruins this year and with Providence of the American Hockey League. Cooley wins the draw. McGordy plays it right point for Chesley. High shot, maybe getting a slight piece of that with the stick. Hasley. Snuggerud hit along the half wall by Lavins. Snuggerud keeps it rolling for Lane Hudson. Scored a highlight reel goal in the second period. Chesley back to get it, trying to work off the forecheck taken away by Percival. And Brown a shot right circle. Save for Muslett. Good forecheck by Cedar Rapids. Percival in behind the USA net, finding Andy Moore. Right point, Elliott. Left point, Peters, a low shot. And getting a slight piece of that and just enough, Tyler Muslett. Cedar Rapids will not go away. They're a well-coached team by Mark Carlson. I've always been impressed with Cedar Rapids and their work ethic. Left wing McGordy out in front. The redirect just failed to click for Logan Cooley. The puck out center ice for Tyler Duke. Cooley, left wing, trying to find his man in deep. That just failed to click for Will Smith. Smith at the left wing half wall in a 5-3 USA lead. And the Rough Riders on a change, and Birch dumps it into USA territory. Back to get it, Frank Nazar. He'll take a look. Frank celebrating at the University of Michigan, winning the Big Ten title last night in Minnesota. Frank Nazar, a Michigan commit. Left wing over the line, picking it up Howard, right wing. Finding Duke, low shot right on goal from the right circle by Duke, and a right pad stop by Connor Hasley. Joe Fleming around on the left boards, looks for an outlet, trying to beat the forecheck of a couple of U18s. Howard on that puck behind the net. Howard lost an edge. And Shouty gaining center ice for Cedar Rapids. Zachariah Wisdom, a shot from center ice on goal, and Tyler Muslett makes the stop. Cedar Rapids actually out shooting the U18s to this point in the game, 23-17. USA goals in this game, Logan Cooley, Rutger McGordy, Lane Hudson, Ryan Leonard, and Cole Spicer. If you're just joining us, the Cedar Rapids goals. We'll get that in a moment. Get it right now, as a matter of fact. Martins Levens, Andy Moore, and Grant Ashan. Spicer wide left wing, got the shot, might have rattled off the mask of Hasley. Devin Kaplan put it on the right point. Brustevich hard around the boards, but that didn't get there. And Ashan to center. Lemang, the Cedar Rapids captain on the USA side of center, put it back behind the U18 net. Cruz Lucius finds his man behind the net, Seamus Powell. Seamus Powell's family in the stands watching tonight, or this afternoon. Tonight was last night. This is Sunday afternoon. Powell gains the center ice area, stretch pass, clicks over the line. for Kaplan. Kaplan takes the return pass, blocked in the right face-off circle by Dominic Elliott. And the puck skips out center ice. Chesley lost an edge, picks himself up. I'll never use the term blow a tire. They skate on blades, not rubber. Over the line, the rubber is the puck. Speaking of the puck, a backhand shot by Berard on goal and a stop for Hazlitt. USA trying to push the pace here. Birch to center, the oldest player in the USHL. And offside is Nate Hanley. Cole Birch, a January 11th, 2001 birthday, 21 years old. Good look at Logan Morrill, bench player, a reserve more or less from Mesa, Arizona. Does not play a lot. Leonard out with Berard and Hayduk up front for the U18s. Chesley and Brady Cleveland on defense. Cleveland bumping with Birch along the half wall in the USA end. Out of the corner, centering it out in front, and a fine stop on by Muslik on the left-handed shot. That was Shouty. That could be an important momentum changer for USA. Cedar Rapids hanging around, trailing at 1.52. The late goal by Ashan in the second period made it 5-3. They score another one, make it a one-goal differential. This is a different hockey game. Here the U18s called on the icing, 5:54 into the period, which is scoreless. 5-3, U18s. Trying to improve on a 31-10-3 mark overall. Good face-off win, Ryan Leonard. Up the left side, Cleveland missed Berard with the pass. Brady follows up in front of the penalty boxes, dumps it in behind the Cedar Rapids net. Adam Nightingale opts to change, a full sail change. Just on the ice, Letty. Left wing, it just failed to click for Snuggerud. He'll chase it behind the Cedar Rapids net. Hasley up the boards, held in by Hudson. Snuggerud right circle. Looking for a play, has it back on the right point. Behind the net for Cooley. McGroarty there as well. Rough Riders bringing out with Joe Fleming. Intercepted by Snuggerud, draws it back into his own end. On the rush and over the line, Cooley. Pass between his legs, and it was chopped away by Fleming. Race for the puck, Fleming. Right circle, got the shot. And a good stop by Muslik. To hold it out, get a face-off. 6:44 into the period. 5-3, USA. Timeout on the ice surface. Good look at Rutger McGroarty. Has a goal earlier in this game. With the shovelers out, we'd like to acknowledge our sponsors. We thank Tom Dooley Preferred Realtors. We thank Trading Desk Adventures. We also thank U.S. Air Force 339th Recruiting Squadron. We thank U.S. Army Great Lakes Recruiting, U.S. Foods, Vanessa's Flowers, the Volt Corporation, X-Golf of Canton, Wellness Center of Plymouth. Thank you all for your support. Mark Carlson, the Cedar Rapids coach, using this as a bit of a timeout and a teaching moment for his team. 5-3 USA. Drop it to the left of Tyler Muslik, who has stopped 22 of 25 in this game. Lovett on the draw against Cooley. Puck laying the dot. That's a favorite play of Cedar Rapids. Elliott at one point, left point, the shot by Lezakowski, steered away by Tyler Muslik. Muslik's one-loss record outstanding this year, 19-4-2 overall. And he has been steady, shaken but not stirred, has been Tyler Muslik this year. That's what I would say. Fleming to the right wing half wall in the USA end, had his pocket picked by McGroarty. Stretch pass ahead, Cooley. Pass to himself, pass between his legs, and it was blocked by Peters. Puck taken away by the Rough Riders. They'll move it to center with Andy Moore. Fleming left wing and over the line. Toe drag, and Brustevich got in the way of that. That was Carson Peters up on the, or that was Percival up on the rush. Duke left circle, working around right wing. Cooley trying to get it out. Moore holding it in for Cedar Rapids. Lavins to the hash marks, a shot save made, and they score on the rebound. Gonna be Percival, and it's a 5-4 game. Cedar Rapids hanging around. They're making this an interesting game. Percival's had a good weekend. Scores on the rebound. Time of the goal, 7:51. Music makes the first stop. You can see the stop on Lavins. Percival there to bang home the rebound. So USA at one point leading 5-2, and Cedar Rapids have cut the lead to 5-4. Birch at center. Lifts it behind the USA net. Music returns it around on the boards. It skips up the left wing for Isaac Howard. Nazer on the rush to the hash marks, trying to find his man. Picked up by Howard to the right corner. Isaac Howard takes a look.
Jake Percival, assisted by number 8, Martins Lavins, and by number 7, Andy Moore. Rough Riders goal by Percival from Lavins and Moore at 7:01.
I believe it was 7:51, but what do I know? We know it's 5-4. Birch at his own line. Banking it off the right wing, off of David Chen. Cleveland looking to beat the forecheck of Chen. They collide in the corner in the USA end. Puck taken away. Cedar Rapids a little bit of jump here. Carnish behind the net for Chen. Taken away on a wraparound right wing side by Wisdom. Save made by Muslik, and the rebound was a shot wide. That was Carnish with a chance for the equalizer. Cedar Rapids definitely coming on here. 1 goal USA lead near the halfway point of the third period. Fitzgerald over the USA line, high slot the shot. That stung Brady Cleveland, but he hung in there well. Hard around the boards, back behind the net for Cleveland. Leaves it for Seamus Powell. Powell playing it off the glass. Taken away Fleming. Looking for the return pass, going right to the rack. Elliott at the right point. Working around on the left point. Low shot right on goal, and the rebounds taken away and played to the corner by Brady Cleveland after Muslik made the first stop. USA back up 5-4. Howard to center late in his shift. Powell gains the center ice stripe, dumping it deep into Cedar Rapids territory. Dominic Elliott playing it around on the boards. Elliott has it again. Halfway through this third period. U18s 5, Cedar Rapids 4. Wayne Hudson back to retrieve. Being watched by Percival. Cruz Lucius to center. Finds the outlet for Chesley. Ryan gains the center ice stripe. Dumps it in behind the Rough Riders goal. Lucius on the forecheck. And Cedar Rapids brings it out. Pass knocked down. Chesley in his own end. Looking to beat the forecheck of Andy Moore. Hudson up the left side. Neutral territory for Lucius in front of the penalty box area. Lavins plays it back into his own end. Fleming off the boards, around on the other side. And Cedar Rapids brings it out with Moore. Moore left wing over the line. Offside is Morrill and Moore. And the Rough Riders called on the offside at the USA line with 9:12 left in the third period. Good look at Merrick Hayduk. We produced a feature on Merrick. You'll see that in the nightcap, the second game, which starts at 4 o'clock. Drop it outside the USA line. Leonard wins the draw. So this is Leonard with Berard and Hayduk up front for the U18s. Berard and Hayduk take it off their men. Went off of Leonard, parked in the high slot. Back comes Cole Birch, the veteran playing it behind the USA net. Got into Letty a bit. Birch out of the right corner. Letty chasing him. USA up by 1. We're going to get penalty to Letty. And might be a high stick. Now they're going to call a cross check on Charlie Letty. Birch got it going. Got into Letty. They continue to scrap. Letty gets the penalty. Time of the penalty, 11:16. Drop it to the left of Tyler Muslik. Chen takes the draw for Cedar Rapids against Cole Spicer. 5-4 USA. Spicer drew it behind him, but it's picked up by Ashan. Checked in the corner. USA trying to get it out. Polkamp holding it right point for Cedar Rapids. Working around on the left point. Moving in on a shot. And that was Shouty getting a slight piece of that. Tyler Muslick. And USA will play it up the left boards by Devin Kaplan. Kaplan and Spicer on the USA penalty kill up front. Powell on one defensive spot. Rustevich on the other. Powell intercepts at his own line, puts it into Cedar Rapids territory. Wholesale change on the USA PK. 5-4 USA. Cedar Rapids on a power play. Cleveland behind his own net. Hard around the boards. Polkamp holding it right point. Working around on the left point to Shouty. Shouty, left circle for Chen. Chen back to Shouty, midpoint of the line. Polkamp took the shot. Muslick kicked that to the half wall. Ashan to the corner. Has it, being checked and buried by Brady Cleveland. Polkamp has it, high slot. Left wing, Shouty a shot right on goal, and the glove stop for Tyler Muslick. Cedar Rapids with 30 shots now in the game, 10 in the period. They do nothing fancy, but this is a well-coached team. And Mark Carlson, if you're listening, I'm reading that just the way you wrote it for me. No, I'm just kidding, Mark. Nice job. You've done a nice job for a long time. Off the face-off, USA wins the draw and has played the length of the ice. Leonard and Nazer up front for USA now on the penalty kill. Hudson and Chesley on defense. Hard around the boards, Flamang chasing it right wing to the half wall. Love it there as well. Flamang lower runner of the right circle. Tried to go out in front with it. Jabbed it from the short side post and the stop for Muslick. He has definitely been tested here in this third period. Fitzgerald starts it up for Cedar Rapids. Flamang at the USA line battling with Hudson. Leonard there as well. Wisdom out of the right wing. High slot and a shot for Percival, blocked at the hash marks. That stung Logan Cooley. Cooley picks it up on the penalty kill, banks at the length of the ice. Letty back on. USA killed off that penalty. 6:40 left in regulation. USA 5, Cedar Rapids 4. Puck hard around the boards in the USA and Brustevich chasing a puck in the right corner. Hunter to center for Lucius. Lucius hard around the boards in the Cedar Rapids end. Berard giving chase and behind the net for Hayduk. Hayduk battling with Peters. Right point Brustevich. Left point for Duke. Right wing Berard a shot. Not a lot on it. And sliding to his left to make the stop. That man there, Connor Hasley. He'll hold it and get a face-off. Want to remind you of the upcoming games at 4 o'clock today. These teams will meet in the nightcap of this weekend series. Then the final 3 games, final 3 home games for the U18s in their tenure. If you want to see this U18 team, you've got 3 more opportunities next weekend. March 25th, March 26th against Youngstown. A week from tonight on the 27th, 4 o'clock against Green Bay. U17s will be in Cedar Rapids next weekend. Purchase your tickets for all USA NTDP games by calling 734-453-6400, extension 396. Make sure you say hello to Carl Arndt. He will gladly take care of all of your ticket needs. Face it off to the left of Connor Hasley. Cooley on the draw. Cooley with Snuggerud and McGroarty the forward combination. Face-off won by Cedar Rapids. Scrum for it deep in the Cedar Rapids end. Morrill up the left side. Played over the line. USA has it. Stretch pass ahead intended for Snuggerud. Failed to click. Following up Letty. Left wing over the line. McGroarty got the shot. And off the blocker of Hasley and into the protective netting. Play whistle dead with 5:48 left in the third period. 5-4 USA lead. The lead goal at this point, Cole Spicer at 12:04 of the second period. Drop it to the right of Connor Hasley. Nazar with Howard and Will Smith up front for the U18s. Powell and Brustevich on the points. Joe Fleming around on the left boards to Grant Nashan. Work by Nazar. Right wing and over the line, Lovett. Lovett a shot right on goal, and the save made. Or Music might have hit the outside of the post as well. Fleming, left point, Fitzgerald a shot, ripped it wide. Lively boards here at USA. And Nazar has it. That pass intended for Howard blocked. Nazar tries it one more time. And tapped away by Brendan Fitzgerald. Rough Riders back with a little bit more than 5 minutes left in regulation. Fleming hard around the boards. Music holds it, put it back up the glass. Taken away by Moore. Andy Moore back behind the net around on the left point for Eric Polkamp. Polkamp takes a long look. Got the shot, and it might have hit the traffic out in front. That was Brustevich with Percival. But Music also flinched. It might have got to him as well. Brustevich got a stick on it. Powell guides it to the corner. This is vintage Cedar Rapids here on their forecheck. Now Howard picked off at the Cedar Rapids line, and back come the Rough Riders. Percival, wide right wing into the right corner. Hard around the boards to the other side. Held in by Elliott. Left circle. Andy Moore had his pocket picked, and Lane Hudson looks for an outlet. Lead pass ahead for Spicer on the Rough Riders side of center. He'll direct it back behind the Cedar Rapids net. Backhand shot at the left goal line by Lucius, didn't get there. Puck out center ice. Birch over the line for Hanley. The late man coming in, and an excellent defensive play by Spicer took the puck away. Back comes USA. Lucius, the late man, and Hudson coming in. Goes wide. Put it out in front. They score! It's going to be Lucius. Set up by Lane Hudson. And Cruz Lucius. Great to see him back in the lineup. And he makes no mistake, and USA has regained a 2-goal lead. Lucius has only played 8 games this year, and he scores his 4th of the year. Hudson set it up, going wide, and you see Lucius out in front unchecked. So Lucius the goal, and the time of the goal, 16:07. 6-4 USA. And Cedar Rapids definitely coming on here. Leonard behind his own net. Being bumped on the play by Carnish. Leonard goes back at his man.
Goal scored by number 12, Cruz Lucius. Assisted by number 23, Lane Hudson. USA goal by Lucius from Hudson at 16:07.
6-4 USA. Hayduk, a hard forecheck in behind the Cedar Rapids net. Battling with his man. Puck taken away. Held in left point, Powell a shot. That hit traffic, and David Chen for Cedar Rapids directed it to the corner. Cooley let it go left point. Powell, a low shot. Changed direction, and Hasley double clutched and made a nice stop there. That might have been double deflected. Back comes Fleming. Shoots it in from center. It went off the blocker of Music. Logan Cooley at his own line. Pass ahead. Went off of Berard. 6-4 USA. Brustevich in his own end for Seamus Powell. Playing catch with defense partner Hunter Brustevich. Brustevich takes a look up the left side. McGroarty dumping it into the Cedar Rapids end. Lezakowski trying to beat the forecheck. And he falls to the ice, but he did beat 2 forecheckers. Gets up slowly. Wide right wing on Lavins. To the right corner. Checked on the play. Battle for it 2-on-2. Lavins, top of the right circle, and now to Shouty at the right point. A shot right on goal. And tracking it, Music making the stop. Stretch pass ahead. Cooley takes the pass. Right corner in the Cedar Rapids end, being tied up by Peters. Cooley gives chase behind the net, this time against Lavins. Lavins put it to the corner. Percival can't get it out. Chesley tees up the shot. Right point, and the Save made by Connor Hasley. He'll hold it with 1:39 left. Drop it to the left of Hasley. You wonder if Cedar Rapids might be pulling the goaltender a little bit later on. We're going to get a timeout. Cedar Rapids cannot do that, I don't think. They called a timeout during the game last night. Yeah, exactly. Dylan in my ear saying they called it in the second period. So no timeout for Cedar Rapids. In case you don't know, you get one timeout per game. That is it. Cedar Rapids called it their timeout in the second period last night. Mark Carlson said, hey, it's a new day, let's give it a try. I don't blame him for the effort. Letty behind his own net for Duke. The Cedar Rapids net is empty. And here's a clear, the length of the ice by Howard. Icing waved off. Excellent work by Will Smith. He averted the icing. Cedar Rapids with the goaltender pulled in, $1:10 left. Fleming left wing over the line, got the shot. And the Cedar Rapids leading score stopped by Muslik. Puck around on the boards. Howard with an empty net. Ahead, and Nazer just content to dump it in behind the Cedar Rapids net. Less than a minute to play in this game. In regulation, I should say. Wisdom trying to work by two. Put it right out in front. And the centering feed just failed to click for the Cedar Rapids player. Looked like Polkamp. Puck around on the boards. Howard up the left side and out center ice. 25 seconds left. Right wing and over the line of Sean. Checked by Chesley. USA gets it out. Here's an empty net for Howard. Takes the shot and scores. The man they call the Iceman perhaps ices this game. Howard an empty netter. USA's opened up a 7-4 lead. For Howard, his 24th of the year. This is like a 6-foot putt at Northville Hills for Howard. And he scores with 15.4 seconds left. So pushback by Cedar Rapids. They cut the deficit to 5-4. Goals by Lucius and Howard. And USA leading by 3 late in this one. Chen out of his own end. Right side to Morrill. Morrill picked off on the play by Cleveland. And USA wins this game by a score of 7-4.
Assisted by number 14, Cedar. USA goal by Howard from Nazar at 1946.
So USA wins this game 7-4. Shots on goal in the third period by Cedar Rapids 12 for a final game total of 32. By USA 9, and they had 23 in this game. See if we get the 3 stars and the hardest working player of the game. Our scoring summary brought to you by Hines Park Lincoln. 5-3 USA after 2. It was Percival a goal. Let's go down to ice level.
23 for Cedar Rapids.
Not yet. Percival the goal at 7:51. It was 5-4. USA got one from Lucius and one from Howard on the empty net to seal the deal. Our scoring summary brought to you by Hines Park Lincoln. We'll hold it here for the 3 stars. Reminder as well, we'll be back with the nightcap, if you will, of this game at 4 o'clock.
Of the game was from Team USA, number 42, Ryan Leonard.
Leonard with a shorthanded goal and a good all-around game. Good choice.
And now it's time for the 3 stars of the game. Third star today from Cedar Rapids, number 7, Andy Moore. The game's second star from Team USA, number 18, Logan Cooley. And the game's first star from Team USA, number 23, Wayne Hudson.
Excellent choice there. If you were with us last night, Lane Hudson, a highlight reel goal going coast to coast. And don't let his size fool you. So USA wins it 7-4 with the victory. The U18s now 32-10-3 overall. Team USA and the USHL 18-21, 4-1. We're going to be back not long from now. Let's see what time it is. What time is it, Krupp? Well, we're going to be back about an hour and a half from now with the 4 o'clock game that was the originally scheduled game. USA wins this one over Cedar Rapids 7-4. Want to thank Dylan Field for his great help, and when we get to the nightcap, we'll acknowledge all of our great group, our production group. They do an outstanding job. USA wins it 7-4 over Cedar Rapids. Now, as we always do, thanks for tuning in. And no matter where you're driving, make sure you be safe. Put that phone down, put it away, and just drive. Pete Krepsky's my name. We'll be back right around 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Final score, USA 7, Cedar Rapids 4.